Cosplay debt is real. Stop spending like a superhero. If you've ever stood in front of your closet staring at a pile of costumes thinking, how did I spend this much, again? You're not alone. Cosplay is fun, but waking up to a drained bank account and another maxed out credit card? Yeah, that part's not in the script. Most won't talk about this. They'll post their new armor on Instagram but not the credit card statement behind it. And that's exactly why we need this conversation. Because this isn't just about money, it's about the quiet panic of working overtime to fund the next con, juggling bills, and pretending everything's fine. But here's the twist, this isn't a boring list of finance tips. It's a real strategy to help you stop the debt spiral without giving up what you love. You'll learn how to turn your passion into a smart money plan, from flipping old costumes for cash to building spending habits that actually work. By the end of this, you won't just feel more in control, you'll have a plan. A blueprint that lets you enjoy cosplay guilt-free, and maybe even grow your bank account along the way. So grab your gear and stick around, because what's coming next could completely change the way you see money, cosplay, and your future. Before diving headfirst into cosplay expenses, it's crucial to recognize your financial identity. Think of it like Peter Parker figuring out his powers before swinging across New York. Too many people skip this step and start spending like they're Bruce Wayne on a shopping spree. But let's be real, if your bank account doesn't scream billionaire, you need to get a grip on your current income, your monthly expenses, and what's actually left over. This is where personal finance and financial psychology kick in hard. A smart move is grabbing a notebook, or even better, using free finance apps like Mint or App to track every single dollar coming in and going out. This isn't about feeling broke, it's about building awareness and control over your money habits. Imagine this like building your own Iron Man suit. You wouldn't start adding rockets without checking your battery life first, right? Understanding your cash flow is your financial arc reactor. Once you've got a clear picture, start categorizing your spending. Break it down: rent, groceries, bills, fun money, and yeah, cosplay. The goal is to develop a powerful money mindset that aligns with your reality, not your fantasy wish list. Financial education starts with knowing your limits and making peace with them. It's like when Eleven from Stranger Things realized she couldn't solve every problem with her powers. Sometimes strategy matters more than brute force. This step builds the foundation for every finance tip you'll use moving forward. Think of it as your superhero origin story. You're not just reacting, you're planning, strategizing, and making decisions based on real data, not daydreams. And trust me, once you nail this, the next step, learning how to enjoy cosplay without blowing your budget, gets way easier than you'd expect. Setting a cosplay budget might sound like a buzzkill, but it's honestly your best friend in this game. Picture it like Michael Scott trying to run Dunder Mifflin's budget. He needs limits or chaos breaks loose fast. When you set a clear, strict budget, say 5 to 10% of your monthly income for cosplay, you're giving yourself permission to enjoy your passion without feeling guilty or stressed later. It's all about balance and smart money habits. A solid trick is to treat this budget like a subscription service you actually want to keep. Make it automatic if you can, so the money is already reserved before you even think about splurging. This way, you're training your financial psychology to prioritize what matters most, and not falling into the trap of impulse buys that wreck your vibe. Imagine it like the budgeting discipline Tony Stark needed to keep building suits without going broke. One cool example: take a page from how Netflix handles binge-watching limits. Just like they manage your data usage and prevent you from burning through your plan, you control your spending to avoid burning through your paycheck. You can still cosplay, collect your fave pieces, and even splurge a little, but always within your designated budget. It keeps the fun alive without any oh moments later. By nailing this habit, you're setting up a foundation that many miss. Financial education isn't just about cutting expenses, it's about building habits that last. And trust me, when you're clear on your cosplay budget, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Next up, we'll dive into how DIY skills can seriously boost your savings and creativity. Don't miss it. Getting crafty with your cosplay isn't just about saving cash, it's about owning your style and flexing your creativity like a boss. Think of it like how Eleven from Stranger Things uses her powers to make a difference. Your DIY skills can be your secret weapon to building epic costumes without blowing your budget. Instead of dropping hundreds on ready-made outfits, learn to build or customize your gear. You'd be surprised how many online forums and YouTube channels are packed with pro tips for affordable materials and hacks. For example, check out sites like Redditors/cosplayers or YouTube creators like Kamui Cosplay who break down complex builds into step-by-step guides. Buying raw materials like EVA foam or thrifted clothing and turning them into something unique can save you hundreds, sometimes thousands, each year. Plus, you'll develop skills that pay off beyond cosplay. Talk about a win-win. This approach builds not just your wardrobe but your financial education and self-reliance, making your money habits stronger. Another cool trick? Join local cosplay groups or conventions where you can swap materials or get advice. It's like forming your own little Avengers squad who help each other out. This kind of collaboration is pure financial psychology gold because it shifts your mindset from I need to buy everything to how can I maximize what I already have. The result? Less debt, more pride, and costumes that tell your personal story. By embracing DIY, you're not just cutting costs, you're crafting a money mindset that values creativity and smart spending. It's about turning cosplay into a sustainable passion, not a financial pitfall. And speaking of pitfalls, next up is one of the biggest villains in personal finance: impulse purchases. You won't want to miss this. Swiping a credit card feels easy, right? But just like Thanos snapping his fingers, impulse purchases can wipe out your budget in seconds. The truth is, using credit cards for cosplay buys without a plan is a fast track to debt city. Instead, stick to cash or debit when you shop for cosplay stuff. When the money's gone, it's gone, that simple. This kind of discipline is pure gold in personal finance and helps build a powerful money mindset that avoids future headaches. Think of it like the financial psychology behind Will Hunting's journey in Good Will Hunting. He had the smarts but had to learn to control his impulses and value long-term gains over instant gratification. Using cash forces you to pause and really think, do I need this right now? That pause is your secret weapon against overspending. It's not about deprivation, it's about respect for your hard-earned money and your financial education. A practical step? Withdraw a set amount of cash each month just for cosplay, and once it's gone, that's your limit. Keep a spending journal to track what you buy. It's like your personal scorecard showing you where your money goes. This habit rewires your brain to be smarter with money habits, making sure you don't fall into the trap of buy now, regret later. It's the kind of mindset shift that makes a lasting difference. By quitting the credit card swipe frenzy, you protect your wallet and mental peace. And guess what? This habit will set you up perfectly for the next big money move, turning old costumes into cash before you buy new ones. Stay tuned because this one's a game changer. Before grabbing that shiny new cosplay outfit, think like Tony Stark managing his inventory. What can you flip or trade first? Selling or renting out your old costumes isn't just smart, it's a legit way to turn past investments into fresh cash flow. This move isn't just about decluttering, it's a savvy personal finance habit that boosts your money mindset by turning unused assets into new opportunities. Imagine you've got a killer Captain America suit collecting dust. Instead of letting it sit, list it on platforms like eBay, Etsy, or local cosplay groups. You'd be surprised how many folks are hunting for quality used gear at a fraction of the price. This way, you recover part of your investment and avoid sinking deeper into debt chasing new costumes. It's like recycling your money into something fresh and exciting without hurting your wallet. This habit also helps you get real about your financial limits. By selling old gear, you create a mini emergency fund for your next cosplay purchase. Plus, it teaches financial psychology lessons about value and timing, knowing when to let go and when to buy. The best part? You're building habits that protect your personal finance in the long haul. So, before the thrill of buying strikes, hit pause and cash in on what you already own. And speaking of timing, next we'll uncover how planning your purchases around sales can slash your costs dramatically. Ready for that insider trick? Let's go! Smart cosplay shopping isn't about luck, it's about timing. Think of it like Monica from Friends hunting for Black Friday deals. She plans, she strategizes, and she wins. The same applies to your cosplay expenses. Waiting for end-of-season sales, clearance events, or big holiday discounts can literally cut your costs in half, or more. This is where financial education and sharp money habits kick in for real. Sites like Amazon, Michaels, or even local craft stores often have huge markdowns during off-peak months. For example, buying Halloween accessories in November or fabric right after Christmas can save you serious cash. If you time it right, that $80 wig might drop to $30. It's all about thinking ahead and avoiding those full price traps that destroy your personal finance goals. Another cool trick? Set Google alerts for cosplay items or join forums like Cosplay Amino where members often share heads up on upcoming sales. This is a pro-level move that blends financial psychology with real-world action. Planning your buys trains your brain to prioritize long-term savings over short-term impulses, reinforcing a powerful money mindset with every purchase you make. Every dollar saved is a dollar you can reinvest, whether in better materials, future projects, or even building your savings. And speaking of investing, the next step takes us into something even deeper, finding contentment and gratitude for what you already have, straight from a biblical perspective that hits home. Let's dive into that next. Sometimes chasing the next big cosplay feels like chasing the Iron Throne in Game of Thrones. No matter how much you get, it's never enough. That's where contentment steps in. Luke 12 verse 15 hits hard on this. Watch out. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. This isn't just a spiritual lesson, it's a killer finance tip for building a healthier relationship with money and stuff. Being grateful for what you already have helped shift your financial psychology big time. Instead of focusing on what's missing from your collection, take inventory of the amazing pieces you already own. Maybe your Spider-Man suit still looks fresh, or that Wonder Woman armor still turns heads at cons. Practicing gratitude rewires your brain, making you less likely to overspend and more focused on building smart money habits. A cool strategy? Every time you feel the itch to buy something new, write down 3 cosplay items you're thankful for owning. This little habit keeps your personal finance mindset in check and stops that more cycle that drains your wallet. It's like your mental shield against impulse buying. Plus, science backs this up. Studies show gratitude reduces unnecessary spending and boosts overall happiness. So before you hit add to cart on your next big costume, pause and remember, joy isn't hiding inside the next Amazon package. And trust me, learning to align money and happiness is simpler than you think. That's exactly what we're unlocking next. Let's be real, falling into cosplay debt feels like getting caught in a bad sequel you didn't sign up for. But after walking through all these finance tips, recognizing your financial identity, setting a cosplay budget, embracing DIY hacks, breaking free from credit card traps, selling old costumes, hunting for deals, and practicing gratitude, you've already started rewriting your story. You're not just reacting to money stress anymore, you're taking charge, shifting your financial psychology, and building money habits that actually serve you long-term. Now's the perfect time to keep this momentum going. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos packed with personal finance hacks, how to make money ideas, and proven strategies to develop a powerful money mindset. Trust me, there's a lot more coming that'll help you stay out of debt and build real financial freedom, even while enjoying your favorite hobbies. And hey, if you're serious about leveling up your personal finance game beyond just cosplay, I've got something powerful for you. Click the link in the pinned comment and check out Holistic Health. Nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life. Inside, you'll get step-by-step guidance on how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt, and maintain mental clarity under financial pressure. This isn't fluffy motivation, it's real, practical financial education you can start applying today. So don't miss out, your mindset and your wallet will thank you for this later. Check out the material in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. It's your time.